Hello, good morning everyone. I am teacher Sarah. Today, we're going to discuss about context clue. How can we get the meaning of unfamiliar words? To get the meaning of a word, it must be used in a context and there is a clue. When we say context clue, it means get the meaning of the unfamiliar word by analyzing another words that surround it. Therefore, the words that precede and follow an unfamiliar word will help you get its specific meaning. The word is a signal that the meaning for a new word will follow. There are types of context clues. The first one is the synonym or statement clue. It is a type of context clue that provides similar or related meaning to the unfamiliar word. Let's have some examples. Simon succeeded because of his hard work to achieve his goals. Another one, after a time, glaciers or slowly moving rivers of ice formed over many parts of the earth. The words in bold are the difficult terms and the underlined word are their synonym. In this example, the word succeeded is the synonym of the word achieve. In this example, the word glaciers is the synonym of the word rivers of ice. We have another kind of context clue, the definition or statement clue. It is a type of context clue that provides direct statement or meaning of the unfamiliar word or words. For example, the people were nomads. They went from place to place looking for food. Ronald is a curator, a person who is responsible for looking after a museum collection. The word in bold are the difficult terms or the unfamiliar word, and the underlined words are their definition. For example, in here, the unfamiliar word is nomads, and the meaning or the definition of the word nomad is went from place to place or go from place to place. In this sentence, the unfamiliar word is curator. The meaning or the definition of the word curator is a person who is responsible for looking after a museum's collection. Now let's have another kind of context clue. The antonym or contrast clue is a type of context clue that tells the opposite meaning of difficult word. It shows contrast. Let's have example. I thought the jewelry was valuable, but I was wrong. It was worthless. Sinel's parrot was loquacious, but Cyrus said it was not talkative. The word in bold are the difficult terms or the unfamiliar words, and the underlined words are their antonym or their opposite meaning. For example, in here, the unfamiliar word is valuable, and the opposite meaning of the word valuable is worthless, no value. In here, the difficult word is loquacious, and the opposite meaning of loquacious was not talkative or not talkative. So do you understand? The opposite of loquacious is not talkative. Now, let's have another type of context clue. The explanation or example clue. It is a type of context clue that provides readers with varying examples to allow them fully examine the unfamiliar words. Words like including, such as, and for example, point out example clues. Those are the signal words that we're using explanation or example clue. For example, celestial bodies such as the sun, moon, and stars are God's creation too. DepEd offered different learning modalities such as modular, online, and blended during this pandemic to continue education. The words in bold are the difficult terms and the underlined words are their example. In here, celestial bodies is the unfamiliar word, and its example are the sun, moon, and stars, and we use the signal word such as. In here, the unfamiliar word is learning modalities, and the example of learning modalities are modular, online, and blended. And the signal word that used is the word such as. Is it clear? Another type of context clue is the inference or general text clue. It is a type of context clue that provides the meaning of unfamiliar words that can be inferred or guessed from the description of the situation. The author provides non-specific clues often spread over the sentence or number of sentences. For example, on hot, humid summer afternoons, I often like langin. The word in bold is difficult term and the underlined words are the general text clue. What do you mean by the word langin? Is it hot, humid summer afternoons? No. The word langit meaning you feel weak because of this clue. Hot, humid summer afternoon. It is your feeling, the feeling of being weak. Another type of context clue is the cause and effect or reason-result clue. It is a type of context clue that explains the reason and the result of an event or action. Words like because, since, therefore, thus, so, etc. may signal context clues. For example, since no one came to the Google Class first meeting, attendance for the second one is mandatory for all students. The word in bold is the difficult term or the unfamiliar word, and the underlined words are the effect or the result. In here, the word mandatory is the unfamiliar word, and the reason for the word mandatory because no one came to the Google Class first meeting. Another type of context clue is the comparison or sameness clue. It is a type of context clue that presents the similarities in meaning or context. Words used are like, as, similar to, in the same way, likewise, resembling, to, and also. Let's have examples. My son is enthralled by birds similar to the way that I am fascinated by the insects or by insects. The stench of the old shoes was like the smell of garbage. The words in bold are the difficult terms and the underlined words are the comparing or the similar terms. For example, enthralled. The word enthralled is compared to the word fascinated. And the signal word that is being used is similar to. In here, the unfamiliar word is stench. And the word stench has compared to the word smell or smell of garbage. They have the same meaning. So that is comparison or sameness clue. And that's all for today. I hope you learned something. Thank you and have a good day ahead. Bye!